Hi, everybody, and welcome to Connect In. Connect In is an opportunity to get out of our head, twirly, twirly head, and back into our body and back into our heart. And what I like to do is create ritual. Ritual is a series of steps that help you, to help all of us kind of fall into a rhythm of coming inside. It's something that we do and we let our body, mind, spirit, muscle memory um, know that we're coming out of our head and back into our heart. Sorry, clearly I need to come back into my body and not into my head. Technology, it does it every time. Okay, so I'm a little goofy. It's super lovely outside today. Okay, right? Squirrely mind in your head. So let's take the opportunity, all of us, no matter when you're watching this, to come back into your body. When you come back into your body, you come in, you can listen to your intuition, and more importantly, you can allow your heart to guide you through life. And when you allow your heart to guide you through life, guess what? It's easier. Simply said, it's the difference between allowing and doing. Okay, so I like to use a candle as the first way to signal to my body, to my mind, to my spirit that I'm moving out of my head. Great. So as I'm doing this, if you like, go ahead and feel your body weighted on what you're sitting on. So feel your feet on the ground, your butt on the chair. The next thing I like to do is use a little scent. So this is white sage. You know, our sense of smell is one of the strongest recalls of memory. So I use sage and the candle to let my body know that I am coming in. And then I also like to use some sound. And this is a Tibetan singing bowl, and it is tuned to the throat chakra. Now bring your attention to your breath. Invite your breath to come into your body. And as your breath comes into the body, invite softness, invite some ease to travel in with your breath. Allow your eyes to soften and allow the space between your eyes, right around here, to relax. When we soften our eyes, it gives us more of an opportunity to come into and listen to our heart. So I know I'm using the words body and heart and soul and all those things. And what does that have to do with our day-to-day life? When we are stressed and anxious and all of those things, we are up. We are up in our head. and we're kind of like talking heads, and we're bumping around in this vehicle that we call our body. But when we come down and in ourselves, then we have greater access to the rest of our being, not just our supercomputer. So soften that space between your eyes. Allow your breath to come in and just bring in some softness, softness to your whole body. Allow your breath to come into your chest, into your belly. Allow your breath to come all the way down into your feet. Feel the weight of you again on the earth. Feel your feet on the ground, whether you have shoes on or not. Feel your bottom, your butt on the chair or the couch or the floor. If you're lying flat, feel your whole body being supported by the earth. Again, breath to your belly, down to your feet. Breath, belly, feet. And check in with yourself. Check in with your body. What do you notice as you're coming in? Not judgment, but just what do you notice? Where is there tightness? Where is there hot and cold? Where is there buzzing sensations? Just notice. There are 4 steps to connect into your heart yes. This first one is checking in with yourself. So check in with yourself. What do you notice? You go ahead and share that on the comments if you like. Yeah. Come into your belly. Feel your feet, wiggle your toes. And just notice all that you notice in your being. Beautiful. Does your head feel a little less twirly? Do you feel a little bit like you're more weighted in yourself, more inside yourself? I don't know if you can notice, but I notice my voice gets deeper when I'm inside myself. Yeah. So there's a couple things that I just want to talk to you about. And my invitation to you is I am having conversations with you, is as you notice yourself coming on up and thinking, and then here's the key that to know when you're not in your body is when you start thinking about your woulda, shoulda, couldas. When you start thinking about past or future, you've come out of the present moment of your body. And all you have to do is breath, belly, feet. Yeah. So, 2 really amazing things I want to share with you this week. First is I just finished a 5-day Your Heart's Yes mini retreat, and I have to say, it was really amazing. We did a gathering at 7 a.m. Eastern Time for 5 days, moving people through the process of coming in and down, the longer version of what we did today. And there were some really amazing, profound moments of people really just connecting in with themselves. And so I was talking to my assistant and we're going to offer these a few times a year because they were just so rich. So that's something to keep an eye out for or ear out for, however you want to do that. But the next thing that is really super exciting is those of you who know about Clubhouse, right? I just got a club. And so in the next week, I'm going to put together, I'm going to grab some amazing, amazing people to co-host with me in the Shine On Clubhouse. So I'm just so excited about this. And so those of you who don't know what Clubhouse is, it's an app. It's right now, unfortunately, only on iPhones. And it's kind of like it's a clubhouse. It's a place where people gather to share similar topics of conversation. And so mine is the Shine On Clubhouse. So those of you who have Clubhouse or have an iPhone, go ahead to your app store and download Clubhouse, and then look for my name, Damini Celebrate, and or the Shine On community. Now, I think there's a couple Shine On communities, but what you're looking for is the giant pink heart with the rays. Of course, that's me, right? And so I believe my heart's dream is to every week get some pretty amazing people to come in and their conversations about how we shine, you know, what tools, how different people shine on, how do you live a life that's authentic? How do you live a life that's your brightest best self? I mean, that's what Shine On is. And so you can go ahead and just email me if you have any questions. You can go over to my website, DaminiCelebrate.com, and the info is in the community page. Ah, and one other thing. Those of you who don't know this, about last month I put together a Shine On community page on Facebook. And there I'm trying to gather people who want to support each other to be their brightest selves, right? There's a theme here, like gather and support us to all shine in the beautiful, authentic way that we all shine. And again, all of that's on the community page. I truly believe that if we can gather, if we can support each other in all the ways that we are authentically us, right? We together, like just like a giant bonfire, we create more light. We create more opportunities for other people to do the same in themselves, in their community, and yeah, ultimately, so we have a more heart-centered community and hopefully a more heart-centered world. So they were three things. There was the Hearts Yes mini retreat. There was the clubhouse where we're going to have really interesting people come on. And then I'm hoping if that happens to start picking it up here on Facebook as well. And then the other thing is the Facebook community. And the other thing that's pretty groovy about the Facebook community is that we are going to gather live. And I'm going to gather us live and we're going to I think it's May 25th for the first time, and we're really going to talk about, how do we emerge? What are we excited about as we emerge out into the world, as we emerge into this community? Um, how do we support each other as we reemerge, if you will, out into spring? There's all these things. So there's a lot of, I guess, what I am being guided to support you all in is that we don't have to do it all. We don't have to do it alone. I mean, I think that's one of the gifts about COVID. We were alone. And yes, we had communities that we were all trying to hold on to. And the truth is, you know, it has helped us understand the power and the brilliance and the depth that one can get together with um, online. I really have personally experienced really powerful movements through screen. And of course we would, because energy doesn't see the fact that we are not close together as barriers. Yes, I know that we all want to like get together and touch and see, but COVID just gave us this opportunity to experience ourselves and the world differently, right? And, what in talking to a lot of people, what they really missed over COVID was this sense of belonging, like a really deep sense of belonging. And that's what's come out of all of this for COVID with me is creating gathering places. So there's the Facebook and there's the Clubhouse. And so some other people have been asking me questions. So there's a lot of focus that I do about coming into your body. And some people have been asking me what is so important about the creative process or the embodied creative process in this soul work that I offer. And here's the thing, when you allow your body, like when you come into your body, embodiment, and then you allow your being to speak to you through color, through movement, through words, through the creative process, where you're not thinking about the process, you're not thinking about the outcome, but just the process of self-discovery, right? You actually get under the radar of your mind and you get back into the kind of internal guidance of your heart. And so I believe that the embodied creative processes that are incorporated into all my programs are healing modalities. No different than Reiki or acupuncture or any of those other energetic modalities, because inside you is where your wisdom is. Inside you is where your inner power is. And it's not in your mind, it's in your body. And so the embodied processes of painting, of drawing, of doodling, of free writing and movement help you get closer into what your heart holds essential. So that's why I use the creative process. And there's a lot of exercises in the book I wrote called Painting the Landscape of Your Soul, which gives you some of these embodied experiences and also gives you some really, really great exercises to help you connect into yourself. Yeah. So notice where you are in your body, because I just did a lot of chatter, right? Breath, belly, feet. Allow yourself first to notice where you are. Is your energy all up here again? And if so, bring your awareness to your breath, bring it into your chest, down to your belly, down to your feet. Yeah, feel yourself land. When you are in your body, I think of our body like a compass, And that arrow that points north is your heart. And so your heart is always holding you to true north. Some people can call your heart your soul self. You know, it's that highest vision, that highest expression of you, or your brightest self, that is holding compass, that is helping direct you. So come back in, breath, belly, feet. Check in with your body. What do you notice? Where is there hot, cold? Where is there tension, expansion? Where is there openness or contraction? Where is there the feeling of get me out of here? Or please let me curl up in a ball right here, right now. Everybody has their own unique experience of what it's like to connect in with yourself. It's important that you just honor wherever you are. And the very first step, excuse me, to connecting in, the very first step to connecting in with yourself is to come in to breath, belly, feet, right? Just know that you want to come out of your twirly head and back into the present moment of your body. So if you're interested in reading more about the embodied creative processes as a healing modality, of looking for different meditations or guided visualizations of how to come into your body, you can go to DaminiCelebrity.com, look under blogs. There is a ton of information there. And also check out the community page. We'd love to have you join the community because together we can hold amazing space and possibilities for each and every one of us. So I'd like to thank you for listening. Any questions, ahas, comments, go ahead and put those in the comments below. And enjoy this opportunity to come in and check in with yourself.